Hello, welcome to Ekidel, where we train future civil and structural engineers. My name is Fashe Uchet. If you remember, last time in our part 1, we have done a slab detailing for this part 1. Is that okay? Whereby we did the bottom reinforcement, as you can see it here. As you can see it, we are done. Last time we were able to complete the bottom reinforcement for this. So this time around, we want to look at the top reinforcement. Is that okay? For this particular slab. Don't forget, what we are dealing with is this structure. Is that okay? We are on this level. Is that okay? So, and since they are typical, it means that whatever thing we are able to achieve at this point is the same thing that we can also use at this point, since they are the same. Is that okay? They are typical. All right, that's fine. So now the software we used last time is not any other software than what was called Stonebridge Detailing Template. Is that okay? This was the software we use, and this is the software that is advisable that as a structural engineer you should be using. Is that okay? Now, if you look at this place, we have explained last time. In case you have not watched how we came about this, I want to say you should go and watch the part 1 of this. Is that okay? So that is fine. So now, how do you now know which one to click? Which one to click here depends on the kind of foundation you use for your structure. Is that okay? And looking at this structure, you can see that it's on what? It's on pad, isn't it? That is fine. So therefore, let's go straight to the point. Now, once you get to this place now, what you need to do is to click on this, on the pad. Since your structure is on pad, is that okay? You click on pad, and once you click on pad, it brings up this. Is that okay? It brings up this for you. Is that okay? And which we are going to be using this to do what? As our example. Understand, the example given to us here is what we have used. You can see some samples, the work done up here. It was this one that were used to now detail this structure here, as you can see. All right, so let's now proceed into what today's training. Is that okay? Which is the top reinforcement for this. Is that okay? So that is fine. As we continue, I want to say at this junction, try to click on like button, and I want to appreciate those of you that have been clicking, that the moment you see our video, you are always clicking on the like button. We know that some of you, even though you have not finished watching, you always click on on like button. Is that okay? So, and those who have not been clicking on like button, we still want to say thank you for watching. Is that okay? Which I believe you also join in clicking, those who have been clicking on our videos, as in liking our videos. So thank you very much. And also our people from Mozambique, we want to say great and thumbs up to you all. Is that okay? So, and other countries, a lot of countries that have started joining Ekidel, we want to say thank you and God bless you. All right, so let's proceed to today's training. Okay, so now once you get to this place now, you can see we already have sample that we are following here, isn't it? We already have our sample that we are following here. So how do you now go about the top reinforcement? That's a T1. Is that okay? We already have our B1, B2 here. We also need our T1 and T2. Is that okay? That's fine. So for you to proceed to that one, now if you look at this place, we need our top reinforcement here. In this place, there's no need of top reinforcement. Why? Because there's a staircase here. I already have our return bar, which this is the top reinforcement for this particular place now, isn't it? That is fine. So, but in this place, there's no top reinforcement. So how do you go about this place? Now, for this particular beam here, now, as you can see, for this particular beam here, I'll pick my dimension. I'll pick from this point here to this point here. Okay, let me bring it down for clarity, and also from this same point here to this point here. Okay, and put it here, because the reason is because this particular beam in consideration along this line, you can see this beam ran from here up to this place, isn't it? Now this particular beam in consideration is in between two panels. It's in between the left hand panel and right hand panel, isn't it? That's why we need the two dimensions of these two dimensions, in the sense that we want to know the extent at which the top reinforcement is going to enter this slab, and also the extent at which the reinforcement is going to enter into this slab based on the dimension. Is that okay? That is fine. So I will now bring my calculator here. Bring up my calculator, as you can see it here, and as you can see the calculator now, let's start from this other side. Based on this panel here, you can see that based on the dimension, this particular panel is bigger than this other side a little, isn't it? So I will now come to this place, 4,349 multiplied by 25%. Excuse me, multiplied by 25%. But me, I always love to use a 30%. Is that okay? We use 25%, use 0.25. But for me, I always use my what? I always use a what do you call it? 0.3%. Is that okay? So I'll now multiply 0.3, which is equals to what? 1,304 approximately 1310. Is that okay? So I'll now come to this, pick my reinforcement, which is L, enter at this point here. That's a 1310. Is that okay? I cannot be putting a 1304. Understand? So I'll put 1310, almost like in form of round figure. So I'll now click on this one. Okay, from here I click on we match the property. Don't forget that this one now we pick from the center. Is that okay? From the center of this pin. So that is that. And also when it's come to this other side too, pick my dimension 3919 multiplied by 0.3, which is equals to what? 1175, approximately 1200. Is that okay? So that is fine. I'll pick my dimension L, enter. So it now be from this same center here into this place 1200. Can you see it now? Then this one here. Okay. All right. Which then means that this one becomes our T1, and this T1, how is it going to run? I get it now. How is it going to run? If you look at the shape, this shape here, you can see the dimension we pick is from here to this place, and where is it stopping? It's stopping here, isn't it? And likewise this other side, this side, isn't it? So I'm going to now take this one now like this. I'll pick my L, enter. Now it's starting from this point here. From this point, I'll take it up like this. Okay. Then match the property of this. Match this property and put it here like this. Okay. Then it's running from here, from this point. No, sorry, not from here. I'll take it up to this point here. Okay, that's fine. Okay, I think it's accurate now. Okay, perfect. So now offset of what? 25 is our cover. Okay, that is that. I'll select this, CP, enter. Then from this point here and also to this point here. Is that okay? And it's running from here to this, to where? To this place, to up to this place. So I also take this property here, CP, enter. Then come to this place here. Let me zoom this more. From this point, where is it? Okay, it's this one. I'll come to this place and put it here. Is that okay? So that is done. I'll take my indicator CP, enter. Is that okay? From this point now to where is it? Okay, to this point here. Okay, which indicates that this particular reinforcement is running from this point to this point. Is that okay? So now I'll pick my dimension to know how many of the reinforcement are they going to cut. Is that okay? Along this, click on this. Okay, I'll now come to this place, put my dimension here, and now pick my calculator. Then 4953 divided by 200 spacing. Is that okay? Which is equal to what? 24. That's 25. Is that okay? That's 25. So I'll come to this place now and pick that sample 25. Okay, let me pick this one. CP, enter. Is that okay? Come to this place now. 25. Where is it? Okay, see it here. Okay, I'll put it here. But our own is 25, not 15. So I'll change it, double click on it to change it to what? To 25. Is that okay? That is that. Then this dimension now, I can now delete this dimension. Okay, and this other dimension here. Okay, let me leave the dimension because I'm not done yet. I can delete this other side, I guess so. Okay, that's fine. Okay, now I haven't explained that, but don't forget that this particular one we said is running from this point to this point, isn't it? From this point to this point. First of all, let me put this from this point. Let me put the dimension 1310. Okay, because the engineer at site, some of them are not structurally inclined. Understand? They can handle project, but they are not structurally inclined, because if you put them like this, if you do not put dimension, they will not know the extent at which this reinforcement is going to enter here. Is that okay? But with the help of this dimension, they can now know that okay, this particular reinforcement, this top reinforcement that is running from this point to this point, the length into this place is this. Can you see it now? So I'll now take my match the property with this. Okay, we don't have that one here. Okay, see it here. Okay, click on that value there, and then come to this place and put what? Change it to this. Correct, perfect. Okay, we are done with that. So now what we are going to do now, this 25, come to this place now, CP, enter. Then this place now to this place. Okay, let me undo. Let me delete it. It's not probably okay. Then CP, enter. From this point to this point. All right, now how many of them is 25? 25 for 25 y12. So 25 y12 number coming 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. That's number 11. Number 11. Then don't forget T1. Is that okay? This is my what? T1. That's T1. Click here. Is that okay? That's my T1 now. Is that clear? Okay, that is that. Now coming to this place again, come to this other side. this other side here. If you look at this place, the space between here and here is more than here and here. Is that okay? So on that ground, I'll pick my dimension. Also pick my dimension from the center of this place to this place here. Okay, that's 6. That is 6. So this other side I don't need to put. Why? Because I already have a sample here. I will just pick my reinforcement L, enter. Then at this point here, in between this place now, here now, I'll now put what my 1310, isn't it? Then enter. Is that okay? Then match the property. Match this property to this. Is that okay? Let's now calculate the length into this side, isn't it? Then I pick my calculator. So it's going to be 6231 multiplied by 0.3 equals to 1869. That's 1870. Is that okay? That's 1870. L, enter. So come to this place now, this point here, and now makes to 1870. Is that okay? Enter. Is that okay? Then come to this place now, match the property. Perfect. Now pick my line. This particular one is running from where now? At this point. It's running from this point. Let me take it from here. Okay. Come in, let me plug my system. I'm coming. Okay, I'll take it up here. Alright, then click on this one to match the property. Excuse me. To match this property here. Okay, then from this place now, let me offset the cover 25. Enter. Is that okay? I'll now take my sample here, this one here. CP, enter. From this point here to this particular point here. Okay, then what about from here to this place now? I'll pick this sample here, this one here also. Then CP, enter. From this point here, I'll come to this this side here. Where is it? Where are we? Okay, we are here. It's running from here to this place. Okay, yes, to this place, this one here. Okay, so now my indicator CP, enter. From this point, I'll put it here. Am I correct? No, it's on this side. It's on this one. Okay, let me delete this. Okay, which then means that this particular type of reinforcement is running from this point to this point. Do you see it now? So as this one is running from here and stop here, this one is running from here and stop here. Is that okay? This one is running from here to stop here. Then what's my dimension now? Pick my dimension. Okay, from here to this point here. Okay, that's a 1533, 1553. Then divided by the spacing 200. Okay, this is what? That's 8. Is that okay? That is 8 numbers. You need 8 numbers of that. CP, enter. Copy this one and come and put it here, and we'll make it turn into what? To 8. Double click on it, then bring it back and make it what? 8. Is that okay? So that is that, which means we need 8 of this. The arrangement is going to be 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, up to 8 for this particular space here. Is that okay? So that's fine. And also, if you now look at this place now, the same thing. Is that okay? The same thing is going to be done. Is that okay? So I also come to this place, L, enter. Is that okay? Let me remove this dimension first. Now L, enter. I'll come to this place now, from here to this place. Now the space, you can now see that the distance from here to this place is different. In between here and here and here and here, isn't it? So on that ground now, I'll pick my dimension. Let me start from this edge here. From this edge here, let me put it here. Let me bring it down. Okay, then from this point here also, from this point here to this point here, let me bring it down. Also from this point here, from this point here to this point here, let me bring it down. Correct. Okay, now what I'm going to do now, the distance from this one and this beam now, this particular vertical beam now, is in between this space and this place, isn't it? So I'll now take my calculator, pick my calculator. I'll now have what 1418 multiplied by 0.3 equals to what? 425. That's 450. Approximately, that's 450. So I'll now come to this place, L, enter. I'll come to this place now. From this point here, like this, 450. Is that okay? Enter. Is that okay? Then match the property of this. Like that. Then come to this one also. That's pick my calculator. Okay. Now this is my calculator now. I'll now say 2937 multiplied by 0.3 equals to what? 881. Is that okay? So that's 800 and that's 85. Okay. Yes. That's 800 and L, enter. That's 885. It's easier to get than 881. Okay, that is that. I'll now come to this place now, click on this, then click on this, and then match the properties. Okay, so this one now I can adjust it. Enter, take it up. Can you see it now? So that is that. Now we said this one is what, 881, isn't it? Enter. Sorry, 885. I'll just come to this place now, this particular place, then to this other side too. It's going to be the same thing. That's a 885. Enter. Is that okay? Match the property. Match this property. Then let's now calculate for this side. Is that okay? For this side into this side. I'll now pick my calculator also. Okay, that's a 1425. Then multiply by 0.3. That's 450. Is that okay? That's 450. So I'll now come to this place. Enter. From this point here into this place is what is a 450. Enter. So now click on this one, select this one, and match the property with this. Perfect. Okay, so I can now delete these dimensions now. Is that okay? I'll delete these dimensions. Okay. Now also I'll put the dimension here. So for the engineer at site to be able to understand. Is that okay? Then from this point here to this point here, they are clashing, right? So that one's not a problem. Just watch. Oh, sorry. Undo. Let me take it again. From this point to this point, let me put it here, and also from this point to this point, let me put it also here. Okay, do the same thing here also. From this point to this point, bring it up here, and also from this point here, this edge here to this point here, take it up here, let them meet. Okay, so now I can now pick this one, select this one here, then match the property, come to this place now, select this, select this, select this, select this. You can see they have taken their positions, isn't it? So that is fine. Now for this one now, let's now come to this place now, select this one like this. From here I'll take it up. I want to detail it out. I want to call out the bar. So I'll now come to this place, click on this one here, and also this one, match the property. And also this one is going to run from where to where now, but first of all let me take this one, take it up that by 25, which is the cover. Okay, and also what I do, I can just copy this one like this, since they are on the same place, then CP, enter. So you have to look for a way of making the work fast for yourself. So I'll come to this place now. Okay, can you see perfectly? So I can now click on this to select this one, CP, that's my indicator now, come to this place and put it here. Can you see it now? So that is that. Let me see if I can move this one up. Enter. Is that okay? Let me take it up a little. Okay, all right, that's fine. Sorry, this one has to come down, this thing has to come down. Enter to the indicator. All right, okay, now what's the dimension from here? What's the dimension? How many of the what do you call it, how many of them or reinforcement is going to be the same thing? Because if you look at this step here, this particular one here, this bottom here, this bottom, they're having the same kind of a number and width and length. Is that okay? I'll now press CP, enter. You come to this place, it says 6. Can you see now? I'll just put it, I don't need to calculate this one anymore. Is that okay? So I'll now come to this place, go up now, and come to this place now, CP, enter, copy it. Now from this point to this point, then how many of it? We said it was 6. So I'll put was 6, Y12, number what? Number 11, this time around number 12. Is that okay? Then T, is that okay? That's fine, T1. Okay, we are done with that. I'll also come to this place now, enter. I want to call this one out again from here like this. Okay, take it up. Okay, then match the property of this. This is my call out line. Is that okay? Then come to this place now. Sorry. Okay, so I can now select this one like this, select this one like this, and also select this one like this. Select this one like this, then CP, enter. Then from this point here to this point here. Okay, that is that. And also my indicator, let me pick my indicator, which is CP, enter. Then from this point now, I'll come here and click on this. Okay, that is fine. Also don't forget it's also 6. Is that okay? It's also 6. Then CP, enter. So I'll come to this place now. I'll put it here, somewhere here. If you like, let me reduce it. Is that okay? Or I cut it. Is that okay? Let me just reduce. You see, show scale. This one, then this one 0. Let me just use 7. It's okay. 7 is okay. All right. I'll come to this place now. I'll come to this place now and also take this. Where is that? Okay, let me just use this one. CP, enter. From this point now, I'll bring it to this particular place. Okay, still 6. Is that okay? But the number, I'll change the number to what? Number 13. 13. Is that okay? That's that. Okay, so for vertical now, we are done with the vertical. Is that okay? So this one now, we are done with the vertical. This one here, which other one here? Okay, this one's already here. So this one again, we are done with this, done with this, done with this. Is that okay? So now remain horizontal. Is that okay? So let's now go for horizontal. Is that okay? So that's fine. Now for the horizontal now, for the horizontal aspect, now we are now going to pick our dimension. Let's take our dimension. Where is it? Okay, see it here. Now take from this point here, from this point to this particular beam here, then bring it out. Don't forget that this beam that we are considering is in between the upper panel and the lower panel, isn't it? So we need dimension for the upper panel and the lower panel. Is that okay? So I'll now come to this place now, continue with the dimension. Then from this one to the lower panel, which is this one. Is that okay? I also put the dimension here. All right, definitely we are going to put this one here, isn't it? Because it's also in between two panels, isn't it? So that is that. I'll also continue with the dimension here. If you like, I can do it one after the other. Is that okay? But for me, let's just put it here like this. Is that okay? Let's put it here like this. All right, that's fine. So now let's now pick our calculator. Is that okay? I'll now pick my calculator to start calculating. Okay, here we have a 4,000. Yes, we have 3,525. 3,525. So 3,527. Then multiply by 0.3, which is equal to what? 1,058. Is that okay? That's 1,100. Is that okay? That's 1,100. So I'll now pick my reinforcement L, enter. So it's going to be what? From here like this, 1,100. Is that okay? 1,100. Enter. Is that okay? Pick this one, then match the property. Is that okay? Match the property. Now come to this place also. Let's calculate for this other side. So let me delete this one to avoid confusion. Okay, that is that. Come to this place now. Where's my calculator? Okay, we have a 3,000. Let's zoom it. Okay, 3,523. Then multiply by 0.3. Which is equals to what? The same thing, 1,100. Is that okay? 1,100. So L, enter, which is my reinforcement from this point to this particular point. Sorry, where is the point? Where is the point? It says the 1,100. Enter. Excuse me, sorry. Let me take it again. L, enter, from this point here. Okay, down 1,100. Enter. Okay, then select this, match the property to this. Okay, so now looking at this one now, I also come to this place, L, enter. This is the same, this one here. If I like, I'll put it here. If I like, I'll put it here, but let me just put it here so that it's not be direct. Is that okay? So I'll now come to 1,100, enter. Is that okay? Match this property to this particular one here. Okay, that is fine. I'll come to this place also, pick this one here. There's a 1,424 multiply by 0.3 equals to this. There's a 450 also. I'll press my reinforcement L, enter. I'll come to this place also, 450. Is that okay? I'll put my 450, enter. Is that okay? Then click on this and also match the property with this. Is that okay? So I can now delete my dimensions. Okay, so therefore let's now start calling it out. Excuse me, calling it out. Is that okay? I'll pick my line, my call out line. Is that okay? Let me just use my eye gauge on this one here. Is that okay? So match the property of this call out line. Is that okay? This offset. Is that okay? My offset, which is what, 25. Is that okay? Enter. Is that okay? Pick a sample. So I have the sample here. CP, enter. Then from this point here, to this where is it? Where are we? Okay, we are here. To this point here. Okay. Then what about this other side also? I'll pick from this point here. I can pick this one, CP, enter. From this point here, I'll bring it to this point here. Okay, then select it and offset it, M, enter, by what, 25. enter. Can you see? All right, so I'll now put my indicator CP, enter. From this point here, I'll put it where, okay, see it here on this other side, sorry. Okay, this other side. Okay, now how many of these reinforcements is going to go from here to this place? Now I'll pick my dimension from this point here to this point here. That's 4,000. That's 20 something, 4,000, sorry, 4,075, sorry, 4,075, then divided by the spacing 200. That's 21, approximately just 21 because it's supposed to be plus 1, so that's 21. I'll come to this place now, CP, enter, then come to this edge here and put it here. Okay, then double click, and we say it's what is 21, Y12, number what, number 14, then that's my what, my T1, CT1, is that okay? T1, is that okay? Okay, because it's running irrespective of direction, either X or Y, it's still my what, my T1, is that okay? We are going to see the T2, is that okay? I'm going to show you the T2 now, is that okay? Let's finish with the T1 first, is that okay? That one has been called out, so I'll now come to this place again. Coming to this place now, I'll come to this. That's it's running from where to where? From here like this. Is that okay? This place here, this particular space. Let me see. Okay, this now, if you look at this, let me give you another thing which is still okay. Now, if you look at what we are having here is actually as a result of from this point here to this point here, isn't it? But if you now get to this place here and this other place is the same thing, which means this one is okay. Now, if you now get to this place, now discover that distance from here to this place is different from distance from here to this place. If you like, you can detail it. That's how you can detail it out. But if you don't like, if you don't want, you can leave it like this and just call it out. Which then means that don't forget we are going to do this place. Oh, okay. You see how to do this place. Can you see it now? We have to do this place. Is that okay? So this place now is going to run from here. L, enter. It's going to be from here. From this point. Let me use this. It's still okay. Let me use this. Let me just use this. When they get to site, they find a way around. They will do the same thing. Even though it's now overlapping at the top, which is top, complete top at the, to complete top, there's no problem. It's still okay. It's still okay. If they have a complete stop, it's still okay. Okay, then take this one out by 25. Okay, by 25. Then match the property of the color of my color outline. Okay, then select this. Which one should I use? Okay, let me use this one here. CP, enter. From this point, I come to this point here and click. Okay, then this place also, I'll come to this place now, choose this one, CP, enter. Okay, then come to this other side here, sorry, come to this place now and bring it down to this place. Is that okay? That's fine. And also to this place also, we also have it here. Perfect, that's okay. So this one now, I can now try to bring it down, enter. Is that okay? You can make adjustments. Okay, that's fine. All right, so now let's now take this. Let's pick this sample here, this number. Then from here, I'll bring it down to this place. This one here. This one here. I can decide to, since it's a small plan, I can reduce it. Is that okay? I can reduce this this scale of this. Come to this place, then 0. Let me use 5. Okay, it's okay. Let me see. Yeah, it's okay. In fact, since based on the size of this drawing, is that okay? I can use this actually. I can just copy, click on it, and then they're not the same thing. Okay, can you see it now? To reduce it, is that okay? To reduce that, let me remove this one out. Let me move this one out. Sorry. Enter. Okay, but if it's a big drawing, is that okay? Which is a big drawing, definitely I have to leave it like this, as big as they are. Is that okay? So that you're able to show very well. Is that okay? That is fine. So let me remove this dimension. Okay, let's proceed. Now we have 21. This is not 21. Is that okay? I just want to copy it. CP. Then to this place also, and also this one here. Is that okay? So this one here, I need something like this. I need this one. Sorry, I need this one here. This particular one. Let me deselect this. Okay, and select this. Then CP, enter. Then from this point here put it here. Correct. Okay, let's now work on the dimension. Is that okay? Let me pick my calculator. Let me put dimension first. Now from this point to this point is what? From this point to this point we are having this, and also from this point to this point here we are having this, and from this point here, from this point here, this point here to this point here we are having this. Okay, that's fine. So I'll now pick my calculator. Then how many, what are we having? 1141 divided by 200 spacing. That's what? That's 6. Is that okay? 6, automatically 6. Where is that? 21. Okay, see it here. 21. I'll make it what? 6. Is that okay? Also, since the dimension here is the same thing with this one, I'll quickly come here again and turn it to what? To 6. Is that okay? That is fine. Then remain this place here. So I can now click on this one. Sorry, click on this. Remove this dimension. Click on this. Remove this dimension. Okay, which one is this? Okay, this dimension. Okay, I'll come to this place now. 2643 divided by 200 spacing. That's what? Sorry, no. I'm coming. Let me see. 2643. Am I correct? Divided by 200. Okay, 13. That's plus 1. That's 14. So I can now come to this place now. Make it 14. Okay, 14, and then delete this dimension. Okay, now what is that total call out now? Let me scale this one down. 0.5. Okay, let me now click on this, all these ones, this one, okay, no, this one, this one, this one. Okay, perfect. So you can now see it now. Can you see it now? So you can now do something like this. It's very okay. You can see how the thing came out very, very well. So that is that. Okay, for this one here, let me match the property to this. Okay, that's good. Very good. Okay, that is that. So you can now do the same thing to all other ones. Is that okay? Or maybe before we finish, I will do that. Or let me just do it now. Let me just do it now. Which one am I clicking on? Okay, it's on this. Another one again. Okay, this one. Okay, and this one. Okay, and this one. Okay, which one again? Okay, I think that's all for that. So for this, for horizontal, this one, which other one again for horizontal? Okay, I think that's all. That's all for horizontal. So this is vertical. Let me see where is vertical. Okay, come to this one. 14. I think that's all. Is that okay? Perfect. So let me delete this dimension. Okay, very good. Can you see it now? Oh, sorry. Okay, so now it has come back. So you can now see. What's wrong? Okay. So as you can see now. All right. So now let's now call out this. Is that okay? Let's call out this. Where is that top? Okay, let's take this sample of top. CP. Enter. And from this point, bring it down to this place here. Okay. Then how many of them? 6 plus 6. That's 12. Plus this. That's 26. Is that okay? 12. Yes, this plus this 12. Then plus 14. 20. That's 26. So now come to this place now. Number what? 26. 26 y 12. Number what? Number 15. Number 15. Sorry. Number 15. Sorry. 15. Is that okay? At the space of what? 200. Is that okay? That's T1. 61. Is that okay? That is that. Okay. Then my indicator. I've not put my indicator. So let me put my indicator. Let me put my indicator. CP. Enter. So from this point, we are referring to this. Okay. That is that. So come to this place now. Come to this place now. I have to pick my dimension also. My dimension from this point. This is the second to the last stage. Then from this point to this point, and also from this point to this point here, and put it here. Is that okay? So now, do I have for this one top for this? Okay, yes, it's here. Okay, looking at this one now, this particular dimension 1825. Pick my calculator. 1825. Then multiply by 0.3 equals to what? 550. That's 550. So I'll press L, enter. So I'll pick it to this, put it here, bring it down by 550, then enter. Change the color to show that it's top reinforcement. Click on this. That's fine. Then delete this. Then what about this place here? It's now take my calculator again. 5225, which is this one. 5225. Then multiply by 0.3, which is equal to this. That's 1570. Is that okay? 1570. 1570 rather. L, enter. 1570. Okay, enter. Then this, and this. Is that okay? That's fine. So I'll now bring out my indicator. Is that okay? I'll bring out my indicator here. Sorry, not indicator, call out line. From this point here, I'll bring it here. Now it's expected that the edge should be the same. Is that okay? If you watch our part 1, you see how we trim the excess is out. Is that okay? Sorry, off. Is that okay? So that's that. Click on this, then come to this place now. Come to this place now and click on this to match the property, and then our call out this one here. Take it out by 25. That's the cover. Enter. Then pick this. Then CP. Enter. Then zoom it small. Come here. Pick it. Then where is it? Okay, we are talking about this place here. Okay, sorry, undo it. Where is it? Okay, let's be there properly, correct. Okay, and it's running from where to where now? This particular one is running from here to this place, to this point here. So I'll pick this one here. Pick this one here, like this. CP, enter, then come to this place here. Come to this point here, and also come to this. Where is it? I think it's here. Correct. Yes, it's there. Okay, so let's see. Are we correct? Okay, yes, it's there. Now. So now our call out, our indicator here, CP, enter, and come to this place here. Okay, where is it? We are referring to this one here. Okay, now what's our dimension now? I'll pick my dimension from this point here, from this point to this point here. So that's 3,644. 3,000. Pick my calculator. 3,644. 3,644. Then divided by 200 spacing, which is equals what? 18 plus 1. That's a 19. So 18. Put 18 is good. Plus 1 is good. Is that okay? So let me adjust this one. We said 18. Let me adjust this one. Or is it okay? Okay, the dimension. Let me remove it. Okay, it's 18. So where's my this? Click on this one, CP, enter, then come to this place and choose what? 18, and turn it to 18. Okay, then double click on it. Is that okay? I make it 18. 18 or 19. Let me see calculator. 18, yes, plus 1, that's 19. Is okay. Okay, I'll now come to this place now. Let me adjust this one from here. Enter, then from here take it up here. Correct. Okay, come to this place. Where is my T? Okay, CP, enter, then come to this place now and bring it down to this place. Okay, then click on it. It says what? 19. Am I correct? 19. Y12. Number what? 16. I think we have 15 down. Something like that. Yes, we have 15. So number 16. Is that okay? And click outside. Correct. So now, looking at this, we are done with all of this. All the top reinforcement. That's T1. Now, the T2. What's the meaning of T2? Now, if that means that this is a main bar here, this T1 is the main bar, then we need a T2 that will also run, you see, which means that, okay, let me show you something. Let me pick this line. I want to cite an example of this place. Can you see? It says from here to this point, isn't it? Alright, let's come here. Let's say we have this line. This is my primary, this one now, this is it. Okay, sorry. This one here. Sorry. Okay. So you can ask what we are having now, isn't it? We are seeing what we are having, isn't it? So it then means this one is our T1, isn't it? Let me have something. Let's say this is a wall. Let me just set an example of a wall. Let's say this is our beam. Let me just say this is our beam. Okay, let me just say this is our beam, isn't it? And this is our T1, isn't it? So now this one is running from here, from this point, from this point here to this place. It's running like this. Let me just set an example. Let me say 200. Let me say 200. Let me pick it 200. Is that okay? 200. Can you see? 200, 200, 200, 200, 200, 200, 200, 200, 200, 200. Is that okay? Don't forget that in your own case we are starting from the edge. Is that okay? So that's that 200, 200, 200. I'm just want to use this one to write the example. Do you have 200? Can someone do 200? Okay, outside. So the remaining space, we just adjust this, enter, just move it from here, just put it here. Is that okay? And likewise here, just copy it from one and put it at the edge. That's if that's where our concrete cover is. Is that okay? That's fine. So now you can now see this our T1 now at the top of this beam. Is that okay? So what's the else of T2? T2 is going to run from here, L, enter. That's going to run from this edge here, like this. Are you seeing now? That's form of a top mat. Form of top mat. So I'll now come to this place. I have my 200 also. I'm going to have something like this: 200, 200, 200, 200, 200, 200, 200, 200, 200, 200, 200, 200, 200, this, and finally, since the main one is not up to 200, I'll just pick here, copy this one, CP, enter from this point to this final point. Can you see it now? So this is what we are having on top of this. Do we get it now? So on top of this beam, that's what's happening on top of this beam now. But don't forget that at the center here is void. At the center here, there's nothing. This kind of thing is not here. So that is that. That's the essence of T2. Is that okay? So the last one I just entered here, which is this one, this one's are the T2s. Is that okay? So I'll now come to this place now. Now at this point, in case you have not clicked on like button, I want to say you should click on what? On the like button. And if this is your first time of watching our video from Ekidel, I want to say that you should click on what? On subscribe button, so that you can have access to our subsequent videos. Is that okay? So that is fine. Now coming to this one now, coming to this particular one now, we are talking of T2, isn't it? T2 now. I'm going to choose one. Is that okay? For example, I'm going to use this. I can just put this one L, enter. Is that okay? Then from this point here, I'll just put like this. Okay. Match the property to this. Are we together? To this one now. So since I have this one, that means that as this one runs like this one run like this one like this, sorry, as this one run like this, you can see the indicator from here. Indicator is showing us what? That this particular reinforcement is running from here to this place, isn't it? So as this one run from here to this place like this one is going to run along the top like this. So you can also what I'm going to do now, L, enter. Now from this edge, then from this edge to, okay, now bring out my line, call out line, then this one here, come to this place, then match the property. This time around, let me pick my call out bar, sorry, indicator, CP, enter. This is the final stage. Click on this place, put it on this one here. Okay, then direction, CP, enter. Now from this point, let me copy it and come and put it here. Okay, then also let me pick this sample here. Okay, CP, enter. Now from this point here, where are we? Okay, we are here. This point, put it here. Then delete this line and delete this line. Can you see it now? It then means that this particular one here, let me shift it away. Let me shift it away. Enter. Enter. Okay, it then means that this particular top reinforcement here is running from this point, this edge of this T1 to the edge, to the end here. Is that okay? So this one now becomes my, let me put this one, CP, enter. Then from this point here to this point here. Is that okay? So I now double click on this one. Then this, how many of them? Sorry, okay. Let's do the calculation first. Now L, sorry, dimension rather. I say L. This one to this one to this place here. We have a based on this one now is 2000. Is 510. Then divided by the spacing, which is a 200, which is what? 13. Is that okay? That's a 13 number. Then let me delete this 13 number. So copy this one, then come here and then put it here. Is that okay? Then turn it to 13. Is that okay? So I now come to this place now, double click on it. It's what? 13 number of 13 Y12 number what? Number 17. Then this time around, not T1 but T2. Can you see it now? So now this is what we have to provide on all of this. I also come to this place, do the same thing, then come to this one, do the same thing, come to this one, do the same thing. So my dimension, don't forget to always put your dimension. Dimension is here. This one also, from this point here, put your dimension. Is that okay? My dimension here, from this point here to also this point here, put it here. Then this is what you're going to do to all. Is that okay? This is what you do to all to reduce the length of this video. This is what you're going to do to all of them. So let me just pick this one now. Then I also come and click here and click here. Perfect. So the engineer at site knows that this particular top reinforcement T1 is from this center of the beam to into this slab is 1570, and this the length of this top reinforcement into this particular slab here is from the center of this place to this place. What, 550? Is that okay? That is that. So you also do the same dimension on all of them, like that, like that. Okay, so you can now see our T2 now. Now, if you can do it for all of them like that and name them T2, T2, good and fine. But if you don't want to stress yourself, you can just come here and copy the CP. Engineer at site should know. Is that okay? Being a professional, you should know. Is that okay? All right. Put it under here, and I'll click. I'll double click on this one. I'll just say provide. Sorry. Provide T2 to all the T1. Sorry, T1. Then move it. Okay, all right. Or let me reduce it. If I want to reduce it here, there's scale. Okay, let me put it there 0.8. Okay, perfect. So you can now see it now. So it then means that anywhere the person sees T1, you should provide T2. So it means that if I look at this T1 now, this T1, I'm to provide T2, which is already there, which is already this one now. Then where's the another T1? Let's see. Okay, this is another T1. It then means on this T1 now, I'm going to provide T2. Is that okay? As simple as that, instead of stressing yourself on all of those things. So you can use it now. So this is how to go. Based on this now, we have successfully detailed the slab of this particular structure. Of this one here, of this structure you are seeing here. Can you see? This particular structure you are seeing here. Can you see it? This particular structure. Can you see it now? So successfully designed. So I'll come to this place now. Can you see it now? This one you are seeing here is what we copied. This is what came from a proto structure, which we have explained last time. Is that okay? On our part 1. So go and watch our part 1 so that I can really know what we have said concerning this particular place. Is that okay? So that is it. That's fine. So looking at this one now, we have successfully detailed this particular slab. Is that okay? So that is that. Thank you very much. And don't forget that the software we use is what? Stonebridge Detailing Template. It's a catalog. In case you don't have this, you can actually get it from our Equidel store. Is that okay? Very, very important as structural engineer, and it's very, very cheap. It's not expensive. Is that okay? So that is it. That. And we also have what we call Equidel mentorship class, whereby we are going to be trained from the beginning to the end. Is that okay? Everything you need to know about design, we are going to learn it. And based on requests also, that they need, some people are there that they don't want to go through all the processes. All they just want, for example, all they just want is how to detail slab. For example, how to detail slab. They will only register for what? Slab detailing. And that one comes under what we call a master class. And if your own is how to, you just only want to learn how to design pile foundation, you can just apply for pile foundation. Then you only be taught everything about what pile. That's still under what? Master class. Okay, so based on this request, that we have been receiving a lot of messages and all of that, so we now have what we call Equidel master class. Is that okay? That is fine. And we also have what we call Equidel group, whereby so many people have come together. As many who have watched our videos and also they like the videos and they want to be part of that group all over the world, they have what? Come up together, and we have that what? Equidel group, whereby anybody that is designing, and because of your design, you encounter any challenge, you can quickly post it in that Equidel group, and before you know it, as many who are online at that moment will quickly respond to help you solve it and to give you some suggestion and advice on how to go about it based on experience. And at the same time, as many who will now come up online later, they will also look at your question and also respond. Is that okay? In order to help you solve the problem. So it's very good that you also join Equidel group. Is that okay? That is fine. And in case this is your first time, I want to say, don't forget to also tell others about Equidel. And for those who are already in part of us, we want to say, please don't be tired of telling people about Equidel. Is that okay? Thank you very much. And as I said, don't forget to click on like button, because the more the like of this video, the more YouTube make this video to go viral. Is that okay? So thank you very much. So thank you. Till I see you next time in our next video. I want to say bye. Concerning the slab, beam detailing also, we also enter into that. Is that okay? So thank you very much. Till I see you next time. Bye.